GETTYGCRonnie Wood with one of his paintings of Mick Jagger. He spent so much money like it was going out of style on a heavy drink and drug habit. My room used to be party central, the 70-year-old told Day Night at the launch of the art edition of Ronnie Wood. How can it be a rock roll diary at the Royal Society of Arts in London, during the late 1970s when my house was being repossessed for the second time, or the early 1980s when I was in California. I used to get these letters and thought, what does that mean? Well, it means I've got no money, so I went to work in San Francisco and did a hell of a lot of monotypes, you know, painting oil on metal and printing, and there's a couple of those in the book. And despite being a prominent Ian since the 1960s, the Rolling Stones guitarist added that the industry wasn't, and still isn't, always as financially rewarding as one might imagine. We were used to not getting paid as Ians. So I made about 17% of what I was worth once all the expenses were taken away, and that is still very true today. I spent so much money like it was going out of style on a heavy drink and drug habit. My room used to be party central. Ronnie Wood opera singer Katherine Jenkins has announced that she is pregnant with her second child. Taking to Twitter, the Songs of Praise presenter, 37, shared a picture of her and 40-year-old filmmaker husband Andrew Levitas' 2-year-old daughter Aliyah wearing a cape, with the word sidekick coming soon. The mezzo-soprano also revealed the gender of the new arrival, writing alongside the image, "Andrew and I are overjoyed that our family will be growing in 2018 with the addition of our second child, a baby brother for our little superhero Aliyah." Getty's Katherine Jenkins is pregnant with her second child. The couple tied the knot 3 years ago and became first-time parents a year later in September 2015, and although SHE now expecting, Katherine, who is the best-selling classical artist of the last 25 years with more than 2.7 million album sales, still has a busy schedule with a 10-date national tour this December. Brian May was suspended from Instagram for copyright on a photo that was of him. Brian May has fired back at a photographer who got him temporarily suspended from social media site Instagram for violating copyright, even though the photo was of him. The Queen guitarist expressed his disgust, as should that be May, in a lengthy rant on the site once his account was up and running again. "I'm usually very careful to credit anyone whose photos I post, but in this case I must have forgotten," explained the 70-year-old. "So rather than write to me, this person, Barbara Kramer is her name, reported me, and they not only took the picture down but disabled my account." He then had a go at the photographer for complaining about him using the uncredited snap while she has been profiting from him without his consent. "You not only took my picture and are evidently exploiting my image and making money off me, but you actually stopped me using a picture of myself quite." When Wire Imogen Dubecker left, was confused with Rob Brydon. Poor old Anton Dubecker thought he'd bumped into one of his biggest fans this week, only to realize he'd actually been mistaken for comedian Rob Brydon, speaking at the annual Nordoff Robbins charity dinner at London Hilton on Park Lane, where Anton was comping for the evening. The Strictly star told the answer of the encounter had only just had a man ask, "Can I have a photo with you? I'm a big fan. You know that show you did, Gavin Stacey? I'm a big fan of that. God, I hate Rob Brydon." Meanwhile, the 50-year-old is clearly still hurting, as he and partner Ruth Langsford were voted off Strictly at the weekend, telling us I'm absolutely gutted. Still, at least he can console himself with hosting duties on Would I Lie to You?